Beautiful people. Yeah. How are ya? What is up? What is up? Talladega. I don't know why that song's in my brain. Hello, welcome. Hey, Squiggle, what's up? I ain't seen you in a bit. Hello, welcome. Squiggle. I haven't seen you. Oh, you sent me a rose. That's sweet. Thank you. Please push that like button. Hello and welcome. Please click that like button on the way in, guys. Much appreciated. Hello. What's up, people? That's interesting music. I like it though. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I like music. Thank you for loving the video, Squiggle. Appreciate it. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Well, anyone that's here. Hey, Rising Storm, what's up, girl? How are you? Hello, hello. How you doing, girl? Go down a smidge. Just checking into some stuff. Thank you, guys. Thank you for liking the stream. Thank you, Rising, for the donation, my dear. What would you like me to look into, girl? Oh, it's going good. It's going good. I've been hanging with some friends, having a good time. No problem. There we go. Let's do Lenormand. Okay, we can do that, dear. Thank you for clicking the like button. All right, let me... open this up a little bit here. Sounds fun. After this, I'm going to hit the sack. Okay, I got you, girl. I gotcha. What is your question? What would you like me to ask for you, the Lenormand? Current feelings of Jay. Okay. All right, let me take a look, check for you. Had a ham and cheese sandwich. I just had, I made myself a chicken Caesar wrap. It was so good. And some broccoli salad. I'm stuffed too. It was good though. It really was quite good. Okay. What's Jay feeling about Rising, please, Spirit? Yeah, it was so good. So good. I just fried up some chicken breast, some Parmesan cheese, some Caesar dressings, some lettuce, and this was good on a wrap. Tortilla. All right. I have to go to the gym and lose this belly fat in my stomach. Wow, you probably haven't got any belly fat. God. You probably don't even have any belly fat, girl. Please. All right, how is Jay feeling about Rising? I have the same tomorrow. Well, might as well. How's Jay feeling about Rising, please? Jay feeling about Rising. Okay, girl, let's take a look. We have the fox. We have the mountain. Okay. We have the key. The snake. The whips. The ship. and the birds. How is he feeling? He's kind of like agitated a little. I don't know that he's so emotional now. I think he's turning to more like an agitation. Yeah, here with the fox. Okay, things have. Yeah. He's like wanting some kind of. He's okay. He's feeling ashamed for his desires. Um, I think that's why he's agitated. Like he feels like he may have been reckless or selfish. And he feels ashamed for his desires, or feels like he's been shamed for his desires. Interesting. He's like trying to figure out, like, okay, should I take a risk here? But he's thinking, I need to make some kind of changes. He's adapting to a changed environment. Towards you. The desires, yes. The desires are towards you, yes. He's feeling ashamed for having those desires, or some sort of. Like he shouldn't have those desires. Hey, Steven, what's up? Hello, hello. Thank you, dear. You'll be after rising. Yeah, like. There's some kind of. He knows that he's hurt his own cause. He wants to defend himself, but at the same time, his own self-interest, like how he feels about his own self-interest, it's conflicting with yours. Yeah, he feels like he's been accused of being selfish. He's kind of blaming himself here. Yeah, he hurt his own cause. Yes. He's like blaming himself. He's trying to adapt. He's keeping quiet though. He's cautiously keeping quiet. And he's thinking, okay, in order to deal with this, like he's thinking of himself first, I would say, for sure. He's fidgety. This is such a challenge for him, rising. Like you are such a challenge, and he feels like he has reached some kind of obstacle in a challenge. That's because he is selfish. Yeah. Oh yeah. He's like, I think he's worried that you're going to leave, is what I'm getting. Worried that someone's going to leave. Now, we did see that before when we talked about the moving thing. I think he's worried you're going to leave. There's like, yeah, the threat of leaving someone behind, guilt about leaving. And then he also has guilt about his own self leaving. I don't know. This is just. So trying to make a decision. I don't really have the decision card here. It's like, this is just how he's feeling like. Well, I guess you could say that. He doesn't really know what to do. Like, he's very conflicted about what changes that he needs to make or he's planning to make. He feels like he's being scolded because he did something uncommon, like experimented with BDSM. I am getting that. BDSM. To experiment with BDSM. Oh my gosh. I think he knows that you have something, or you know about him. Seriously, I got that. To experiment with BDSM. Which, I mean, I'm not knocking BDSM or whatever, but that's what I'm getting here. He's like, he's feeling ashamed of his desires. And he knows that you know about his desires, and yeah. So, yeah, I would say he's trying to figure out what to do, really. He's worried about making a change. So, that's what I'm getting for you, my dear. Okay? Yeah, he definitely knows that you know. You're welcome. Thank you, dear. Yeah, he's starting to feel shame for, I guess, for his sexual desires. Oh my goodness gracious. I tell you, Lenormand will let you know about all those sexual desires, won't they? Oh, Lord. All right, Stephen, you are up, my dear. Let me know what you were looking for. Shame, shame, shame. I know, right? Jeez. Yeah, he's feeling an obstacle in his way. Two Lenormands in a chair. Okay, Stephen, go ahead with your first question, hon. Thank you. Thank you guys for clicking like. Is that my music? It's like, here we go. What is my future? Looking at the Irish bar. Okay, you got a new job? Actually, I don't know why I turned that up. I need to probably turn it down. Okay, let's take a look. Okay. What does Stephen's future working at the Irish bar look like? What does Stephen's future working at the Irish bar look like? What does Stephen's future working at the Irish bar look like? What does Stephen's future like? All right, we have the King of Cups, Seven of Wands, and the Lovers. Okay, whoa, Stephen. It's almost like you're gonna have to it's like I feel like somebody's coming on to you there or something here, because there's something about having to somebody being quite pushy in the love department here. And somebody also having to be quite resistant. I don't know if it's you that's being resistant. But I don't know why I'm not necessarily getting work. This is more like a romantic situation. Yeah. Yeah, definitely a romantic situation. But somebody's pushing someone away. Like I have someone making advances and someone pushing someone away. So so that's not necessarily work related, but there's some kind of love relationship involved with this job. So what if this is about the options for work? I don't know, with the King of Cups here. I'd say, and the Lover's card, I would think this is definitely love situation. If I didn't have both those cards, I could say that. But so maybe there's somebody who is interested in you there, or somebody likes you in that situation. The competition between the workplace is sort of a sister bar to the Mission Bowling Club. Okay. I don't know. You let me know once you get over there. But I think it's a love connection of some sort. Like someone there. Something here about feelings. If you're gonna go there anyways. If you end up going there, I feel like there's going to be some kind of love connection that, I don't know, something pushy about it. Something, I don't know if somebody's going to come on to you or what the heck. So, okay, then you said you wanted 2 Lenormands too, as well. I work there. I worked there 2 nights this week. Maybe the girl I told you about. She's a lesbian. Maybe someone who I haven't met yet. Yeah, I'm not sure. This is future stuff, right? So it's hard to say. Oh, is that the same place that you said you didn't think that they were going to hire you? And there's a resistance. Is it the same place? It's like people said they weren't going to hire you. Is that them? Yeah, same place, and now they went ahead and hired you? Well, there we go. Wasn't there a love connection that didn't want to hire you? There was something about that. Yeah, there's resistance there. There it is. They didn't want to hire you, if I remember correctly. One of them didn't. And now they've changed their mind? I think there's probably going to be some pushback with that love connection that's going on there. Okay. Looking for some spiritual guidance in general to improve my life. Oh my God, I love that question. Stephen, I've got that is, I offer that on my channel. It's called a spiritual growth channel, okay? Or spiritual growth channel. Spiritual growth question. And I found all these other ones lately that are so to add. I'm not sure if they didn't, but that was me reading the room. Yep, they hired you, right? So that's good. But there is some kind of resistance there with the love connection. So it could be them, could be you. I don't know. Yeah, I just need to have more joy and not be on such a roller coaster all the time. Okay. Okay, so I just came across all these questions. I mean, we can ask what you want to ask here, but there's 20 of these questions that is just, they're so good that I've been actually each day I'm going through asking myself these questions. Like, how is my past impacting my current situation? What's something that needs to be brought to my awareness right now? What is something I need to be aware of moving forward? What area of my life requires more attention right now? What aspect of my life is taking up too much attention? I mean, there's just so many, so phenomenal questions I just came across lately. Your questions reminded me of those. Um, but I will definitely ask for guidance for you, Stephen. To improve your life. So no specific area, just in general. Okay. Spirit, please give Stephen some guidance here and to improve his life. What can Stephen do to improve his life? What can Stephen do to improve his life, please? What can Stephen do to improve his life? What can Stephen do to improve his life, please? What can Stephen do to improve his life? What can Stephen do to improve his life? What can Stephen do to improve his life, please? What can Stephen do to improve his life? Okay, let's take a look. We have the whips, the key, mice, the bear, the side, birds, and the sun. There's something about ending some kind of dominant habit. There might be some kind of anxiety here, but I am getting strongly ending a dominant habit, which could it's almost like being worried about some kind of negative feedback. Like basically to stop that. Like welcome feedback. Okay. To discuss a solution. Welcome discussion or feedback. There's something you might be nervous about feedback. A discussion which leads to the solution. To discuss a solution. Discuss a solution. I don't know what this is about exactly. But it's like you're nervous about having some kind of feedback. And it's like you're worried about things that to keep brooding about actual or perceived insults, to be unable to let go of them. So I'm showing you as conflicted here. Like let go of that dominant habit because of some kind of conflict. Worries about a conflict. You have to, okay, handle your arguments and conflicts by cutting the other person off. Okay? That's how you handle arguments and conflict. Cut the other person off. So you're doing the right thing, Stephen, as far as the situation when it comes to David, because I know you've been cutting him off. You know, you may have some kind of paranoia here that suspecting that something bad is going on. I'm getting in that habit to always be like to be looking over your shoulder kind of thing. That would help you if you like in that habit. Yeah, I know what that is. Oh, you do? Okay. And then something. Yeah, there's definitely something like unhealthy going on. Fight corruption. Like, you have these self-doubts here. Like, let go of that. Let's see here. Yeah, let go of your self-doubts. Have fun. Like, life is dominated by optimism or by the search for happiness. So have fun. I'm getting. Don't deal with conflicts for sure. Someone who can teach you happiness. But this whole dominant habit, I don't know what this is exactly, but that's the biggest message here. Discontinue a dominant habit or addiction. In something in order to protect yourself. So, yeah. That's what I have for you, Stephen. I don't know if that makes any sense or what, but. Okay, what's your next question, my dear? It does make sense. Oh, okay, good. I think you have, yeah, I think you have another Lenormand left, my dear. Are you there, Stephen? What is Spirit's advice for the warehouse job? Calling a lot with a lot of work and is BDSM focused. What? With a lot of drama and chaos I don't like to be around all the time. Is BDSM focused? What? Oh, shit. Okay. I'm going to find other jobs. Alrighty. I love these questions I found about love and relationships. What needs more attention in my love life? How can I better show up for my partner? Which toxic relationship patterns am I unlearning or need to unlearn? How can I make steps towards finding a healthy relationship? Oh my God, I can't wait to use these on myself. Wow. Why am I currently single? That's one of the questions. It's a famous gay leather establishment. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Ah, I love it. Okay, Spirit, what's your advice here for Stephen for this warehouse job? What's your advice for Stephen, please, with the warehouse job? What's your advice for Stephen, please, with the warehouse job? What's your advice for Stephen? Warehouse job. What's your advice for Stephen, please, for the warehouse job? Advice, please, for Stephen. Job. Okay, we have the stork, the lilies, the bear, the snake, the garden, okay, the anchor, and the letter. Okay, so something about communication. Oh my gosh, is there some kind of like sexual communication going on there, Stephen? Like passionate I mean, I know you say it's a famous gay leather establishment, but there's something about morals, maybe even talking to the boss here. Like, there's something talking to the boss. What? There's some kind of power between. Oh wait, no, there's a manipulative boss. What? Okay, there's some kind of conflict here between someone who has the power and someone who wants it. To strive for competence and practical knowledge, to assert what you want. Okay. What? There's definitely something here about you saying what you want. Have a communication with your boss. Something dominates the conversation. Are people talking about the sex? Oh my gosh. I see it. It's a very sexual environment with a high turnover rate, and the boss is kind of weird sometimes, but nice to your face. Yeah, I can see it here. There's recurring moral issues here going on. Lots of sexual conversation. And it's saying to tell your boss, but you say your boss is it says have communication with your boss. Or is your boss talking like that? Sex happens there at the store. Oh my God. Yeah. It's actually saying to tell your boss. Spirit's saying that. About the sexual conversation, like having some kind of conversation with your boss. I mean, I wonder if this is just common knowledge. This goes on. It's saying to tell your boss, basically. Let's see here. Going public with something will have to be handled very diplomatically, though. Like, you can say something to your boss, but like very diplomatically is what I'm getting. I don't know. Be real. Shit. It's inevitable in the end, everyone will know. So something's going to come out here. Jesus, Steven. It's expected there, so it's a norm that doesn't bother me much. Well, it's like everyone's going to know. It's like, I don't know. I don't know if your boss is going to talk to you about this. It's talking about having a conversation with your boss. But the way you go about it, yeah, I'm being a moral compass here. You say it doesn't bother you much? I don't know. Spirit's bringing it up. But it's a recurring problem. I don't know if it's a recurring problem, but it's a moral issue. It's like, but I'm getting communication with the boss. So I don't know if your boss is going to ask you, but it's like the way you handle it. I say I've been calling a lot. It's exhausting. Yeah. It's very dramatic, it looks like. I don't know if something's going to come up, Steve, because I'm seeing a conversation with your boss, okay? I am seeing communication with the boss. And your boss may be a little bit manipulative. So you really need to be really, really the way you handle your response or whatever. You have a customer appreciation party once a month. That is one big orgy, so he knows. So he's right in the middle of it, huh? Oh my God, I don't know. There's something about communication with your boss, Stephen. You'll have to keep me updated because I don't know, but something's interesting here. You don't like to be around it all the time. The only thing really, I was looking back at your question. That's what Spirit's saying. Tell your boss. Maybe there's a bigger boss. I don't know. That's what I have for you, my dear. Yeah, interesting. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh my God, these are some of the best questions. How can I get over my ex? How can I open my heart up to new love? In which ways can I learn to love a little harder? What about my past could be inhibiting current or future relationships? What is an important relationship lesson I need to learn? I mean, oh my gosh. There's 99 of these questions, and I'm using these for myself. Each day I'm on question 4. Interesting questions. Anyone can use them, of course. 2 more Lenormands. Okay, hon. Okay. How does David feel about me now? Okay. So, all right. All right. How does. Actually, I didn't see that come in. Oh, there it is. Thank you, Stephen. All right. How is David feeling here about Stephen, please? All right. How does David feel about Stephen? How does David feel about Stephen? How does David feel about Stephen? How does David All right, let's take a look. We have the snake, garden, the sun, the fox, the moon. We have the book and the ring. Okay, he's really taking a look here. I've got two different sets of cards here about really being aware of how someone truly is. Like really taking a deep look into who somebody truly is. So, and we have a sun in the center. So I think he is like becoming aware of like the person, like he's really seeing you for what you are here, who you are. But we've got the same cards, the snake in the garden that you had in the previous reading, which is about like being really careful about how you handle stuff. Like he's thinking that like I really need to be careful how I handle things. There is something about playing on someone's emotions or needs. Yeah, I think he's thinking about he really sees who you truly are, and he's like trying to find a way to manipulate something. Gosh, yeah, manipulate some kind of needs or some kind of feelings, manipulate the facts. What the heck? Yeah, he's really. Yeah, he's motivated here by his emotions, like his fears and his needs. And he's really good at directing other people's emotions. So he's very much like having some kind of wisdom about who you really are, the kind of person you really are. He believes in your intelligence. Yeah. And seeing the truth of how the relationship really is. Yeah. really taking a deep look into who somebody really is. I'm seeing that more than once here. I'm actually seeing that 3 different times. So it's all about Spirit saying how someone really, how he really sees, like he's seeing the truth of who you are. The truth about a relationship as well. And how you'd really have to handle things really diplomatically, is the words, when it comes to the emotions. So that's what I have, Steven. I don't know if that makes sense or what, but that's what I'm getting tonight. Interesting. Very interesting. You have another question? Yeah. Number 4. Okay. What is David realizing about? Okay. About the relationship. Okay. Spirit. What's David realizing about Stephen and the relationship? And their relationship. What is David realizing here about Stephen and the relationship? What is David realizing about Stephen and the relationship? What is David realizing about Stephen and the relationship? What is David realizing about Stephen and the relationship? What is David realizing about Stephen and the relationship? Stephen and the relationship. Stephen realizing here about Stephen and the relationship. Okay, we have the man, the mountain, the writer, the man, the woman, the book, and the key. Okay. Whew. All right, so obstacles with you. Dang, there's some kind of obstacles here. Okay, what the heck? This is interesting. It's about the relationship. This is David's card with a woman here. Now, when we talk about relationship, though, this talked about your guys' relationship. What's the question exactly? What is David realizing about me and our relationship? Okay, what the fuck? Okay, something about the truth is too much to handle. It's like change of what's true. He's overwhelmed by the truth. The truth is too much to handle because The truth about a man and a woman? Or what? The truth is too much to handle. Okay, sudden hurdles. Something is blocked. Somebody's intrusive. Something takes too much room. Obstacles for him and obstacles for you. The truth is too much to handle. We have a man and a woman relationship. And then we've got obstacles for him, obstacles for you. Like, I don't know. It's like it's very intrusive for him. Something's very intrusive when it comes to a relationship that he's having with a woman here. And so I think the truth is too hard for him to handle, of how what's causing an obstacle between you guys could be him in a relationship with a woman. It's like he's aware of you, who you are. He's aware of who he is. Like, the truth is too much to handle is what I'm getting. So I don't know if it's about his sexuality, maybe, because he shows up. This is definitely his card. I charged him before. And this is the one I charged for David. And he's by the woman. And you're over here on the other side of the mountain. But we also read these three cards together, which includes David with the mountain. So it's like there's this obstacles between you and him because of relationship with a woman. I think he realizes what he really, how he really feels, or who he really is inside. And this whole woman thing's very intrusive. Yeah. Dang, that's interesting. I don't know, see, that makes sense, but him being with a woman is making him see something about the truth of who he is what I'm getting. The truth is too much to handle. So, I mean, you take it for what it is. That's a pretty strong message. The truth is too much to handle. Crazy. Crazy. Hello? Is anybody else? Or Stephen as well? Anybody looking for a reading? Please let me know. One more Lenormand. Okay, dear. No problem. No problem. I really haven't been on here that long tonight. That was interesting spread. I think I used the right deck, because this deck's the one I have 2 men and I have 2 women in it to help me figure stuff out when we're talking about a lot of different people, or even more than one person of the same sex, basically. Okay. Well, thank you, my dear Stephen. I did receive your donation. Go ahead with your question. What is the truth that is too much for David to realize right now or handle? Okay. What is the truth that is too much for David to realize right now or handle? What is the truth that is too much for David to handle right now? Yeah, he brings in way too many people in one relationship. Yeah. What is the truth that is too much for David to handle right now? What is the truth that is too much for David to handle right now? What is the truth that is too much for David to handle right now? What is the truth that is too much for David to handle right? Whoops. Ah! What's the truth? What's the truth? That's too much for David to handle right now. All right, we have the mountain, the lady, the coffin, the side, the garden, the stars, and the letter. There's some trust issues here with this woman, or obstacles with the woman. I also have trust issues. I think saying something to you about this woman. Let's see. The letter and the side. To let you. There's communication about an ending. And to inform you about a conclusion that he has made about obstacles with a woman. To inform you about a conclusion that he has made. Okay. This is difficult. To make a breakup public. Okay. All right, this is kind of difficult. So, what's the truth that he's too hard for him to realize? I think, gosh, I don't know. Something about ending something quickly. With a woman. I don't know if he ended something with this woman, maybe. He's announcing that he's putting something to an end. Okay. He's not accepting this loss. To keep up the hope that things might still work out, even if everything seems to be over and done. It's like he wants to reach out. I don't know. I think something happened with him and this woman. Like there's an ending or something because of trust issues. And he's thinking things could still work out with you. What the hell? Are you guys on social media? I'm kind of lost on this one a little bit. It sounds accurate. Oh, it does? Like, I feel like there's some kind of breakup or some kind of coffin in the side. It's like, yeah, painful breakup. He's like taking stock of his life. He knows he needs to put an end to something with some woman. I am like, this is so difficult. Yes, he has trust issues and he pushes women away quickly. Yeah, I think that's what he's doing. Actually, he's like shutting things out, breaking up, ending things. I don't know why that has to do with you, but other than he's kind of like got this hope, well, maybe they'll come back to me. Like you, I think. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, that's what I have, Stephen. So he expects them to take him out on a date and pay for dinner and stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, a lot of women aren't going to go for that, are they? Yeah, it's He's just got a lot of obstacles with women, with men, everything. It's ridiculous. Not really ridiculous, but it's just got some things going on for sure. Okay, last one. All right. Actually, I think I may have a donation here. Rising, thank you, my dear. Yeah, Rising donated. I'm sorry, Rising, did I miss you? Did I skip you? If I did, or is that right? Yeah, Rising, are you here, my dear? You are next, and then Stephen will be after Rising. Hang on just a sec. Let me see, because I think it looks like Rising actually donated like 10 minutes ago. I missed it. Okay, and Stephen, thank you. Rising, are you here, my daughter? I don't know where she's at. If she's not here, she might be putting her kid to bed. Who knows? There she is. Hey, Rising, girl, you are up, my dear. You are up. Stephen, I will pin your Lenormand question. Thank you, hon. All right, girl, what would you like me to look into for you? We absolutely can do tarot, yes. Okay, just let me know your question. We are good to go. This is the question. How's Jay currently feeling about me? Okay. All right. All right, we're going to take a look, my dears. All right, how is Jay currently feeling about Rising, please? Jay. This time I want to see if the same comes out. Yeah. So what we have with the Lenormand, it was something like conflicted, I guess. All right, so how is Jay currently feeling about, please? How's Jay currently feeling about Jay? One more shuffle, one more shuffle. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Wands, King of Swords, Four Cups, Queen of Swords, the High Priestess, Two of Wands, Ten of Cups, and the Judgment card. Okay. So, how is he? He's still feeling like he's very attracted to you here with the Queen of Wands. Like, he still feels like you're very confident, very beautiful. He's very much attracted to you here. But he's also thinks you are pissed at him. With the Queen of Swords. You feel ignored. This quietness, here's the High Priestess. This is what you're seeing it though. The High Priestess is showing silence with the Knight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune for a long, long time. Like just dragging. But it's like, okay, karma is involved here. Some kind of soul contract. Something keeps happening. Something's coming back around here. It's just taking so long. I think he, in a way, has kind of got his boundaries up. Because we have the Queen of Swords, the King of Swords. We have like the couple on the table here. So he's kind of like mirroring you in a way. Or how he thinks that you've got boundaries up. So he's a little bit boundaried up, but I think he's going to make a decision. And that's what you want here. You want him to make a decision. And yeah, there's a decision here on the table with the Two of Wands as well. Four of Cups here in the past, something about ghosting somebody. Somebody's not listening. Somebody's saying no. This missed opportunity. Hey, Kristen, what's up, girl? Hello. I think he wants happiness here with the Ten of Cups. I mean, he wants this happy little family or happy times, but I think he feels like your actions are showing that you're pissed. So that's how he's feeling about you. And like you called him out with the Judgment card. You're like, hey, you were pissed. You called him out. There's still a decision to be made here. He's on the fence, I do believe, with the Two of Wands. He is on the fence making this decision. But yeah, he thinks you have made up your mind, like you got your boundaries up, and you called him out. You called him out. Because things have been quiet for so long. But this Knight of Pentacles, like this is the slowest moving energy in the deck. It's just dragging along, right? It's moving. It's not that it's not moving. It is moving. It's just like snail's pace, right? There's still something more here with this Wheel of Fortune, I believe needs to be carried out with your all soul contract here. There's some kind of connection, karmic connection, or something that's still to play out here. It's taking forever. But as far as the way he feels about you, he's still very much attracted to you. I mean, that's what he likes about you so much. Is your like fire, the fire energy in you, your spirit, your confidence. But he does feel like you're mad at him because he's not making a decision. Well, I don't know if he feels like that's what you're mad about, but I am getting that that's what you want, is for him to make a decision. Because he ghosted you. Or somebody said no, somebody didn't take the opportunity, something like that. That's what I have for you, Rising. Brad showed up. Oh, that's not just Brad, honey. There's a lot of people as slow as a freaking snail over here. Just trotting along. Can we clarify the Two of Wands? Absolutely, girl, we can. That's my timing position too. So there's something strong about a 2, I would say, as well. It could be 2 weeks, 2 days, 2 months. All these snails, sloths. The 9 of Pentacles, I love that card, but it also has a little snail there. Little baby snail. It's like, and that sticks out at me, I know. Right, you said before that this isn't finished yet. There's still more to come. Yes, yes, yes. For sure. Okay, yes, we can definitely clarify that Two of Wands for you, my dear. Rising. What, honey? Yeah, tell Stephen what happened. I was watching. Oh, Bradford CFA Country Fattest called Kristen last night when we were live. Like, Kristen, I'm trying to think, when's the last time he called you? Shit, probably 6 months ago, if not more. Wasn't it around, well, I don't know if it's 6 months, but I want to say October, November or something. So yeah, big moment last night. November, yeah. Oh, that's only been 3 months. Thanksgiving. I mean, but still, I mean, seemed like an eternity, especially to Kristen, right? Was when he did that. Yeah, when he was like, oh, you're putting stuff on Facebook. I don't trust you, blah, blah. All right, Miss Rising Deer, we're going to take a look here at this Two of Wands. What is this Two of Wands, please, Spirit? What is the Two of Wands? What is the Two of Wands, please? Two of Wands. Ooh, we have the Page of Cups. Okay. The Three of Wands. 10 of Wands. Yes. I think somebody is... This decision that's trying to be made is like somebody with the Page of Cups making some kind of... This could also be the Pisces season as well, as far as timing. But this is like talking about some kind of offer being made or an apology here. Yeah, 3 of Wands, 10 of Wands. Like, I think there's a lot of guilt involved. I think he may be like, I don't know, he's looking to see what's coming towards him at the same time. But I do see some kind of romantic gesture or something here with the Page of Cups. Now, I think we've talked about this, Rising, how I've seen the Page of Cups can be as simple as like somebody liking a post you make, or putting a little heart, or, just something real small. but showing that he has some kind of guilt. I think he does have some kind of guilt about. Well, we've seen that in the Lenormand, shameful for his desires. I mean, I'm not necessarily seeing it's about his desires, but I am getting him having some kind of guilt here. Three of Wands, though. Usually it's for me somebody who's like watching somebody coming towards them. So that could be you. It's coming towards you with some kind of apology because of some kind of guilt. Now, remember, when I say apology, guys, this goes for anyone. It, like I said, it could be as simple as a little like or a little heart, a little emoji, a little something so minuscule, but it's like such a big deal. Like for Kristen, for instance, what he opened up a TikTok video or TikTok thing, something you sent him on TikTok. You know, those small little gestures. So I do see something coming up here still for you. It's out of guilt. He has some kind of guilt because you called him out. Rising. Yeah, we've seen this before too. Yeah, yeah. Because you called him out. I mean, you did. You called his ass out. So I still see, that's what I see him trying to, because trying to figure out what he's going to do here because he does have guilt. How can he make an apology? How can he, yeah, so that you're not so mad. Okay, that's what I have for you, my dear. Thank you so much for the donation, my dear. A sweet gesture. Yes, exactly. Exactly. A sweet gesture. Makes sense. Okay, good. I still get a 2 on that, so I don't know. 2 to 3, maybe 2 to 3 weeks, 2 to 3 days, 2 to 3 weeks, something like that. A 2 and a 3. I don't know. That freaking kid. I did call his ass out. Yeah, yeah. Yep. And he knows it. That's why he thinks you're mad. I was just so upset. Yeah, I know, hon. Okay, Steven, you're up, my dear. Go ahead and post your question, hon. So I talked to him today and he said, call you later. I'm not waiting at the phone, but it's better than happy hunting. Yes, absolutely. Good night, dear. Good night, Rising. Thank you, hon. He texted me this morning like he called me. So he texted you and he called you, hon? I mean, regardless, either one, that's fantastic. He texted you and then he called you. Okay, what would David tell me now if he could be completely honest? All right, good question, Stephen. Good question. So, good deal, Kristen. You just lay low. You lay low. I mean, not lay low, but don't be putting in effort. Let him do it. Do the work here. For sure. Okay, so which cards do I want to use? All right, no, actually, I think I'm going to use the same deck. Because I'm not, just because I have all the men, the women, and there's always so many people involved. I think I am going to use this deck. That's better than Young Sheldon. What? What are you talking about? All right. What could David tell, or what would David tell Stephen if he could be completely honest with him? What would David tell Stephen if he could be completely honest with him? What would David... Young Sheldon is a Big Bang Theory spinoff. Yeah, I've seen. I know Young Sheldon. I guess I guess I don't get it. To go watch that show. Oh, okay, okay. I'm like, okay, all right. I mean, I am psychic, but I don't know what show you're gonna go watch. Yeah, I like that. It's a cute show. It's a cute show. I love the Big Bang Theory, though. Oh my God, Sheldon's my favorite character. All right, here we go. Here we go. All right. What would David tell Stephen now? If he can be completely honest, what would David tell Stephen now? Yeah, I know what you mean now, Kristen. You know, I'm slow. Some guy I'm seeing likes that show. Never seen it, though. It's a good show. I mean, the Big Bang Theory is so much better, but anyways. Okay. It's a riot. All right, what would David tell Stephen if he could be completely honest? What would David tell Stephen if he could be completely honest? What would David tell Stephen if he could be completely honest? What would David tell Stephen if he could be completely honest? Okay, we have the mountain, the lady. Oh my gosh, the same energy. The lady again, the dog, the heart, the book, and the man. Oh my gosh. He's wanting to tell you about this woman, honey. I don't get it. Look, we got the two women here. That when we have that, that means a woman is at the heart of the question. And something about the couple, the man and the woman, the truth about the man and the woman, and how there's obstacles in love, the truth of the matter, when it comes to him being in a relationship with a woman, There's too many obstacles. I don't know why this is coming up. This is what he wants to tell. It's about this woman. She's in the center, and she's a friend, but it's about loyalty and love. It's like he wants to tell you that he has obstacles in love, like the truth about love, or I don't. He wants to receive emotional support. He wants to reconcile with you. He wants you to forgive you. Or he wants you to forgive you. He wants you to forgive him or him forgive you. He wants to tell you, hey, this person's in love with me, but there's obstacles here. Yeah, he wants to receive emotional support from you. So he wants to talk to you about this relationship with this woman. I'm getting the same thing, Stephen. We've got this before. He wants emotional support about a relationship with this woman. A friend is in love with us. Yeah, he definitely wants to reconcile with you so he could have that emotional support from you. Because you're a loving friend or a very affectionate friendship. A long time ago, you told me that our next conversation would be about me giving him support. Yeah, he's looking for that here. Why would he come to me for that, though? I don't know if you guys used to talk about him being in a relationship with a woman or something like. I don't know, but it keeps coming up that if he could tell, he would tell you how he's in a relationship with this woman, but there's lots of obstacles here in this situation with this lady, or with, I think it's with women in general. And this is a problem, that's a challenge here. It's like he really, it's like he was being, he knows the facts, but he was like stubbornly holding true to what he wants to believe. He wanted to believe that he could have a relationship with a woman, but the facts are not the case. He can't have a relationship with a woman. To keep quiet about something. He wants to tell you about his relationship with this woman. Look. And there's some kind of obstacles. it's kind of a difficult relationship. He has a hard time showing affection to this person. Yeah, he has a hard time because there's so much obstacles here. Yeah, he doesn't know how to, his views on how to show affection with her. Yeah, he won't soften up. He can't show affection. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys used to talk about these kind of things. That's the only thing I can think of why he would feel that this would be the thing that would come up with your question. This would be the thing that would come up. It's about that though. So it must be very important here. It's another thing he's realizing, the truth about love. So that's what I have, Stephen. It's all about women too. Like he can't love a woman. That's what I'm getting. If he could be completely honest, he would tell you that. He can't love a woman. That's what I'm getting. He would have done it by now if he could. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. So it's almost like he's forcing himself to, okay, what if he has a kid with a woman, that's going to make him miraculously love a woman? Or, yeah, it's like, I don't know. If he could be real honest, I think he realizes he can't love a woman. Not in that way. Not in a romantic way. But I agree. I mean, at his age, if he was going to be able to love a woman, he would have by now. Okay, one more tarot. Okay, Stephen, no problem. All right, let me check here. Said you want another tarot or another Lenormand. Okay, so okay, with the tarot, how does he feel about it now? How does David feel about Stephen now? David feel about Stephen? How does 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 David feel about Stephen? But we have the Ten of Wands, Four Cups, and the Three of Swords. Dang. This is some heavy shit. Hi, Zoe. Hi, dear. Hey there, what's been going on? Yeah, sure, Zoe. No problem, hon. I've got 2 readings ahead of yours. I will get you on the list. Okay, Steven, this is some heavy, heavy stuff here. Wow. He's not feeling good at all, actually. I've got, yeah, guilty, I would say. Guilty for ghosting you. Broken heart here. Disappointed. Feels like he missed an opportunity. Sadness, hurt. Just a lot of, yeah, guilt, pain, shame. Those realizations, yeah. Oh, yeah, Stephen, I would say so, yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, those realizations. Yeah, I agree, Stephen. Yeah. So something is not, he's feeling pretty crappy. Like he's guilty, missed an opportunity, and heart broke. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, dear, what would you like for your Lenormand question, Stephen? Maybe he expected me to reach out or play that shit test he made. Yeah. Well, I think he's just realizing, what he's done. What he's lost, what he's done, Hi, Saba. Welcome, dear. I don't know what's going on with him. Okay. All right. All right, what is going on here with Stephen, please? Or not Stephen. What is going on with David, please? What's going on here with David, please? What's going on here with David, please? Yeah, but not being scorned or spiteful, but he really destroyed everything. Yeah. Yeah. What's going on with David at this time, please? What's going on here with David at this time? What's going on here with David at this time, please? What's going on here with David at this time? What's going on with David at this time? What's going on with David at this time, please? What's going on with David at this time? What's going on with David at this time, please? What's going on with David at this? What's going on with David at this time, please? Okay, we have the man, the dog, the heart, the moon, the lilies, the stork, and the letter. So, okay. He's having a lot of like moral issues, like recurring moral issues, because there is a lot of emotional conversations going on here with a friend that's in love with him. There's a lot of just emotional talk, conversations that involve the emotions. There's a lot of talking about falling in love and someone is let me get the right words, but with the stork and the heart here, these are conversations about love, and he's like, I think he's having a major change of heart here. He does yearn for forgiveness. Falling in love or learning to love someone is inevitable. And I am getting that. I don't know. This game, there's something about feeling like somebody is our one true love. So, shit. Almost, I hate to tell you that because I don't want you hanging on to this guy. But I am getting something about, I think he's having these conversations, though, about someone being their one true love. So I don't know if this woman's saying this because he's having these emotional conversations with someone about love and somebody being their lover. And it's like getting really, really deep here. And like, somebody's infatuated with someone else. So they're thinking that they're going to change. Because someone's infatuated with someone, oh, well, they'll change for me because I'm infatuated with them or something like that. I can love them so much they'll change. He's really, really trying to, he knows he has these deep needs for love, but he's trying to like use his self-discipline to not let that happen or something like that. But I think he's having conversations or I don't know. There's conversations going on though about, oh, you're my love, or like It's a moral issue though, because it just, he's not really, maybe he feels this way about the woman. I don't think so, Stephen, because why are we having a moral issue about talking about these things? If you were in love with someone, you could talk about love and it not be a moral issue. Like, unless there's something, I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't see the woman on the table. But he is having emotional conversations about love but he wants some kind of peace. I don't know. He knows it's inevitable that we'll have to practice abstinence at some point if we don't want to lose ourselves. So he knows he needs to practice abstinence. I don't know if this girl's in love with him because they haven't been practicing abstinence. So he's definitely having romantic conversations with someone here. I'm going to assume it's her. I don't have the woman on the table, but he's definitely having conversations about emotions and love with another individual. A soulful lover, like. But there's something immoral about it. So I don't know. All right, that's what I have for you, my dear. Stephen, thank you so much for your donation. I don't know if that makes any sense. It's kind of difficult, but the heart's at the center. So he's definitely got a romantic situation going on. One last Norman. Okay, all right. I'm going to go ahead and read here for Miss Zoe. So Zoe, my dear, let's see here. I'm sorry, Stephen. I forgot you had posted your question before. I'd actually pinned it. All right, so Zoe, you want to know about... So you met a guy. So, all right. So you and what's his butt split up? What's his butt? I can't think of his name. I know I didn't like the cards I got for him before. I do remember that. Okay. Yeah, I kicked into the curb. Good for you, honey. All right, let's look into this guy here. This guy you matched with on Tinder. I just realized he wasn't ever going to change, so I decided to move on. Good for you, hon. Good for you. His name is Jack. Okay, this new guy's Jack. This new guy's Jack or old guy's Jack? All right, new guy's Jack. Okay, Jack. All right, so what? Okay, I guess I'm not able to. check in on this. Okay. What can Zoe expect here between her and Jack? The relationship here with her and Jack. What can she expect here? What's going on here with Zoe and Jack, please? Zoe and Jack. Zoe and Jack, please. Zoe and Jack. Zoe and Jack, please. Zoe and Jack. All right, we have the Page of Swords, the Death card, the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Two of Wands. Okay, so I do see where this is online, what you said, Tinder, but my first card here is the Page of Swords, which for me is my online dating or online communication, social media, something like that. So we have the Death card here. So there's some like huge change. I guess maybe this situation, or you even going on Tinder or something like that, just like a huge change in your life. Okay, with the Death card, something has ended, something new beginning. There's a lot here, honey, of like watching and waiting with this guy. Like, okay, so I planted my seed. Now I'm going to see what happens. I think, honestly, honey, I think that there's the other options going on here. And your guy, Jack, or maybe even yourself too, I was like dating a lot of different individuals. So there are a lot of options out there. So I don't know if I would say it's like things are on the fence. What I'm getting here with the Two of Wands, it's not really showing me more past that. I just see it just a lot of like you kind of like waiting for stuff, like watching, waiting, even if it's social media, like, oh, they're gonna respond, are they gonna this, are they gonna that, or something like that. And like, I mean, I just feel like there's a lot of other individuals involved. Like, it's this person's dating around, like, or you may even be two, like you're one of many, basically, that this person dates. So, and it may very well be the same thing for you too. I don't know, but this is not anything exclusive. I don't see that. Of course, this is just your first date. But I don't know. I've got it ends up with the Two of Wands, which is also somebody making a decision. So it's like somebody's. I would just know if you continue seeing this guy, Zoe, don't think you're going to be the only one he's dating. And don't think that he's the only one you could date. I don't really see this exclusive. It's like always on the fence, always like, well, I got this option, I've got this option, I've got this option, I've got this option. Like, I don't know. I'm not really getting player. It's not that this person's got the player energy. It's just he's dating around. Yeah, I get that. Since we matched on Tinder, I wouldn't be surprised or upset if he was talking to other people. Yeah, he definitely is. He definitely is. So you do the same. It's like you planted your seed, right? And you're watching it grow. It's just like from here on out, you're just gonna like be seeing how things go, but always know in the back of your mind that you're not the only one. But other than that, that's as far as it's going up for me. It's just showing. That's what I'm getting. It's just showing that there's a. So I don't know if it's going to go much further than that, Zoe. It could go from a lot of options down to you and another person, possibly down to two. Something like that in the future. Like he's dating a lot of people and then he's down to dating two people, or like you're dating a lot of people and then you're down to dating two people. But it doesn't seem to get exclusive, is what I'm getting. Okay, girl, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for your donation. Keep me updated. Let me know. I wish you all the luck. Okay, Steven, I did get your other donation. Okay, well, thank you so much, and I will keep you updated. Thank you, everyone, for night. You too, Zoe. Thank you, hon. Okay, Steven, you are up, my dear. With your Lenormand question, you can go ahead and post it whenever you're ready. Oh, what were our next interaction? I'm sorry, I did not even see that. Did I pin that? No, I do see your question now, Steven. Okay. I'm gonna keep using the same deck. What my next interaction with Dave be like if it happens? Springtime is coming. Yes, springtime is coming. Yes. Is that when I said that you guys would have your interaction in the spring? Just a second. I'm gonna grab me some water. I'll be right back. Okay. All right. What will Stephen and David's next interaction? What will Stephen and David's next interaction be like? Please, what will Stephen and David's next interaction be like? What will Stephen and David's next interaction be like? What will Stephen and David's next interaction be like? What will Stephen and David's next interaction be like? What will Stephen and David's next interaction be like? Okay. We have the bouquet of the fish, the mountain, the child, the coffin, cross, and the crossroads. Well, we have the mountain in the middle, so I do feel like there's some kind of obstacle here. There's some kind of decision being made. We do have a child, money with the child, or some kind of what will it be like? It's the fateful visit is what it shows up as, the fateful visit. So like, you know, it's that visit that's coming that, you know, it's been coming for some time, right? That fateful visit is how it shows up. Why do we have a child in the coffin? Grief for a child? To give up the hope to conceive. To give up the hope to conceive. Stephen, I don't know, there's a lot of like grief to this, like heavy grief, heavy pain, like with the coffin here and the cross, the mountain, that's very heavy, like grief involved. But it's something about maybe giving up the hope to conceive. Maybe he tells you that. What the heck? Which would be like having a child. Like he's not doing that anymore. He will be friendly to you, but he's trying to gain something. He will be friendly to you, but he's trying to gain something. Don't know what that is, but with this fish and this child. Something, obstacles with the child or having a child. I don't know why that keeps coming up, but he puts high value on having a child. But he's given that up. I don't know what this has to do with you, Stephen. he might talk about how nothing's happening. Nothing's happening for this him. Nothing's happening with this child. There's a lot of challenges here. Finances influence our decision. So, I don't know, there's just a lot of grief here. Hard decisions. Having to make a hard decision. It's like unbearable pressure. Pressure is very hard for him to bear. It's very, he can't fulfill his life task. A challenging stroke of fate. And I'm getting a fateful visit. So I don't know. This is like fate here that this, you guys are able to meet or have this conversation. I don't know where this at or where this is at or what or how this happens here. It's all fate is what it's saying. A challenging stroke of fate. And there's a lot of pressure. It's very hard to bear. But it has to do with, I don't know, a child again. So that's what I get for you, Stephen. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. It's very heavy. Very, very heavy here. Obstacles with a child. I think he's being friendly because he needs some kind of support. I think there's more stuff he has to go through to reach out again. Yeah, I think so. I think so, Stephen. I would agree with that. Thank you so much for your donation. Definitely believe you on the child thing now. Oh, you do? Yeah, it just keeps coming up. Over and over and over. It's like, what the heck? All right, thank you so much, Stephen. Guys, I'm probably going to get off of here shortly. If anyone else is looking for a reading, please let me know. I'll just go ahead and throw out my last call for donations. Other readers have seen it. Other readers haven't seen it, but I trust you. Yeah. Well, are other readers using the Lenormand? I mean, not that, I just don't know. I mean, Lenormand just has some different cards with different energies. I don't know. That a lot of times I don't think I personally wouldn't be able to pick that up in the tarot, but You're welcome, dear. Okay, let's see. Oh, I hope he finds happiness. But I don't think what he thinks will make him happy will actually do so. Yeah, well, that's, that's something that I wish more people would understand. You can't find happiness outside of yourself. You can't have a child that'll make you happy. You know, a new job is not going to make you happy. A new car is not going to make you happy. A new relationship, you have to be happy. You have to find happiness within yourself and peace within yourself. So, yeah, he's never going to find it no matter what as long as he's looking outside of himself. He probably needs some inner child work. I'm not going to get into all my counseling stuff, but probably needs some pretty hefty counseling here for this person for sure. Also, all these people in his relationships is just so disrespectful. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, Stephen. I don't know why he always has other people involved. I think this guy needs therapy. And I've even seen that in his cards. Someone is in dire need of a therapist. I've seen that many times. But, which I'm not having any disrespect towards it. I think we all could benefit from counseling. There's not one person that could not benefit from counseling. Just there's some that need it more than others. So, anywho, thank you so much, Stephen. I think I am going to call it a night. Yeah, that's narcissist. Yeah, narcissists are always looking for their supply, right? Be it whatever it may be. A lot of narcissistic parents have those children, and then they control that child, right? And it's just the golden child. I read a lot about the golden child. That a narcissistic parent. I don't know a lot about narcissistic parents because I didn't really. I honestly feel I had good parents. But when I first agreed to move in with him, do what? We were out to lunch and his friend Jeff messaged him saying he was moving to the city. Uh-huh. So he immediately put me in competition as soon as I agreed to move in. Which I was on the fence about. Yeah. Yeah, that's not good. So there's always a third person. Yeah. Well, we always got to have a backup. in case something happens with the current supply. I'm sure you've learned about that. That's why I always keep that X around. You're welcome, dear. I will see you soon. I'm going to get off of here. You have a good night, hon. And I'll see you next time. Bye.